we go to material reality. The study of material reality is all knowledge in a sense, right? Because there is a material world around us. It just means it's made of stuff that we can touch and interact with. So anything you learn from that could be, some sort of study of nature, because that's what's all around you. Now, in that study of nature, people have come up with the theories that there's things that you can't touch you, but then they think they do touch them. They say God is metaphysical, but then you touch their heart and you can feel him. Well, if you can feel him, then he's not metaphysical. Light is material. Energy is a material. See, anything that has a physical interaction, nature with you, is material. So, a study of the material world, really is any attempt to learn something. So, one that has been very successful in terms of the basic processes going on in the so-called physical world, the physical model, which has been very successful, of course, has come from natural philosophy, which turned into physics and became a very successful science that was copied, really, throughout the sciences as a model for science. In some cases applied very well, and in other cases questionably so. But it works very well in the realm of physics itself as a study of the material world. What have we learned about the material world? We've learned a lot of things. Now, the concept of the material world is everything, including all the things we haven't learned yet, right? Including the things we haven't learned yet. So, what is our model for the things we have learned already? Well, it's the mental model, right? That's what the mental model is. It's the things we think we've learned already. That's the exact set of things that we think we know. And the material world is that plus all the things that we don't yet know. But because of the principle of functional equivalence, the problem of functional equivalence, we don't really know that the part in our head, our model, fits. It is actually what's going on in the real world. So that's the thing with functional equivalence. It could just be a functional equivalent system. Plus, I know that since it's a model, it's liable not to be perfect, and that it was, reverse engineered just to match how things appear to be, not how they're really working. So if you have two processes that yield the same result, I won't know if I've got the right process. I'll still use it because it'll make the right prediction, because it's functionally equivalent. But my point is, even the part that we think we know, our model, is unknown in the material reality version of reality. In the material reality, we don't know that even the part that we know is correct. And so really, the material world is the unknown. When we talk about the material world, we really have no choice but to reduce what we're talking about to direct evidence in the senses.